Welcome to our Windshield survey and community assessment regarding Weedy Fly by Ellen Kearney, Erica O'Connor, and Amy Waters. Throughout the survey, a community assessment will be performed using the Anderson and McFarland's model of community assessment. We will be analyzing components of the community, including its community core, physical environment, education, safety and transportation, politics and government, health and social services, recreation, communication, and economics.
Community Core. Weedy Fly is an after-school program that provides educational and recreational activities for students in grades 6th through 8th. The program's mission is to enhance students' ability to read, write, and speak English. With the help of mentors and volunteers, this program provides students with homework assistance, science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, STEAM activities, and a support network to facilitate English language acquisition and academic achievement.
Physical environment. Weedy Fly is located at Westminster Presbyterian Church on Delaware Ave. It is located north of the heart of the city of Buffalo within the neighborhood of Bryant. Surrounding neighborhoods include Allentown, Elmwood Village, and Maston Park. According to United States zip codes, it is located within the 14209 zip code and borders the 14222 zip code. There does not appear to be any prevalent geographical, political, or economic boundaries of the area. Weedy Fly is located within an urban area. According to the United States zip code, the majority of homes within the 14209 zip code were primarily built in 1939 or earlier, and the majority of homes are rented. According to the Census Reporter, there are 4,803 housing units available within the community. Of these units, 90% are occupied, with 73% of the occupied units being rented. There are a variety of housing options available in the area, including single-family homes, multifamily homes, apartments, and public housing through the Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority in conjunction with Housing and Urban Development and Section 8. The students attending Weedy Fly do not necessarily live within this neighborhood. The students live in different neighborhoods within the Buffalo City School District, and the assessment of this particular area is not reflective of the neighborhood that they live in. Weedy Fly provides busing for students within the 14207 and 14222 zip codes. The houses and apartments within this particular neighborhood appear to be well taken care of and maintained. The area is well maintained. The streets are paved and clean, sidewalks are in good condition, and the lawns are cut and cared for. There is minimal litter and garbage strewn throughout the neighborhood, but there are some areas that have accumulation of garbage, and there are a few vacant lots with boarded up houses. This is a populated area with a lot of people walking around, riding bikes, and sitting outside. There are people from different racial and ethnic groups, and you can hear different languages being spoken. The predominant class of people in the area appear to be middle or working class. A lot of people were well dressed and appear to be walking from work. There were small groups of people who appeared less put together and loitering around. There's also a lot of construction with the area, working on roads and power lines. For ethnicity, demographic data provided by the United States Census Report show that the predominant ethnic group of the area are white and African American or Black. This demographic data is not reflective of the population served at Weedy Fly. All of the students in the Fly program are African American, and a majority of them are of Somalian ethnicity. and practice Muslim religion. Places of worship and community resources in the neighborhood, including the Temple Beth Zion and the administration, care coordination, and mental health clinic offices of the Jewish Family Services, indicate that there is a prominent Jewish population within this area. Other stores, restaurants, churches, and schools within the area do not indicate a particular ethnic group.
There are no public park space in the surrounding area. There are community centers that offer safe, well-maintained areas for children to play and people to gather. The Westminster Church and the Jewish Community Center offer a secure green space for the use of its members. While each of these centers are faith-based, these locations are inclusive and welcoming to all community members. Economics. In 2016, the median income of the city of Buffalo was $35,494, and the poverty rate was 31%. This creates a barrier to access to nutritious foods. The Elmwood Market and Price Right are within walking distance and offer fresh options at reasonable prices. There are many convenience stores available that do not offer fresh vegetables and fruits as options that can be very expensive. Walgreens Pharmacy is accessible for medication needs. There are also liquor stores and laundromats that are available. People in the area are seen driving, riding bikes, walking, and using public transportation. Without a personal vehicle, shopping for and transporting groceries can be very difficult. There's a significant mix of industries in the area. There are opportunities in the retail and customer service industries with grocery and convenience stores, pharmacies, restaurants, primarily takeout, and banking. The smell of Lucky Charms was evidence of the manufacturing industry and General Mills. The healthcare industry is a significant employer given the proximity to the medical corridor. There are also many law firms and public service organizations.
Safety and transportation. As far as how most people get around in the area, many people drive their personal vehicles, use the NFTA bus system, or walk/ride bikes to get where they need. According to the 2017 WGRZ article, 12.9 people use public transportation in Buffalo, 4.7 choose to walk, and 30% do not own a personal vehicle. While walking around in the area, one can see every type of transportation method being used. As far as the condition of the roads, it depends on what road it is. Many roads are in decent condition without large potholes. Regarding safety, the area is patrolled by a Buffalo Police Department B District that is located on the corner of Main Street and West Tucker Street. Buffalo has a violent crime rate of 774.4 out of 100,000 people. They have a higher than average crime rate. Otherwise, while walking around in Buffalo, you can see a police officer patrolling the area very often. Hand in hand with the police, the Buffalo Fire Department Engine 2 is only a few blocks away on the corner of Mariner Street and Cottage Street. Communication. One of the largest newspapers in the area is the Buffalo Newspaper. While I did not see any ads on streets, buses, or billboards for it, it is a newspaper that those in the suburbs of Buffalo read and offer in schools. A lot of the ads that I did see area are hospital-based or regarding previous celebrations on buses for Juneteenth.
Health and social services. Assistance to the public can be provided in a multitude of ways. Located in this community are offices for Child and Family Services, United Way. There are many services concentrated in this area. There are services like the International Institute of Buffalo that are focused on specific populations like immigrants and refugees, offering assistance finding housing, employment, transition services, and education. This is a great service for the 9.4% of Buffalo's population that is foreign-born. Some services focus on specific needs, like Best Self that focuses on mental health support, the American Red Cross, translation services. I'm so sorry. This is a great resource. Oh. Okay, go ahead to the next one.
Okay.
Okay. General practice and specialty medical providers are also available for health maintenance and prevention needs. Overall, the area was well maintained, but there is still evidence of substance use and poverty. According to the National Alliance on Mental Health, 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illness, and it is not necessarily visible.
Education. While there are no schools within a few blocks of Weedy Fly, there are many schools that the children in the program go to. Such schools include Buffalo Public Schools, especially Buffalo Public School 18, the Charter School for Applied Technologies, and the Buffalo Academy of Science. These are just a few of the many that children in the Weedy Fly program bus from. Weedy Fly, in and of itself, is an English educational program for children in grades 6 through 8 whose primary language is not English. In the Westminster lot that Weedy Fly is hosted in, there is also a daycare that encompasses the playground showed prior. Right down the street, there is also a Jewish community center that provides early childhood education.
Politics and government. According to the
Get my other slide.
Sorry, what happened?
I didn't get to talk about this one.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right. The Weedy Fly program, in and of itself, is in the basement of Westminster Presbyterian Church. Right around the corner is the Jewish Community Center. Judaism and Christianity are the closest faiths in the area. According to Best Places, the most practiced faiths in the Buffalo area go in the order of Catholicism or Christianity, and Eastern faiths such as Islamic or Muslim, and then Judaism. Based on the presentation, most of the girls in the Weedy Fly program practice some form of Eastern faith due to clothing items such as a hijab being worn.
Politics and government. According to the Erie County Board of Elections, voter affiliation is 44.9% Democratic, 25.2% Republican, and the remaining are affiliated with other parties. I did not see evidence of explicit endorsement or representation of specific political parties, but there are displays supporting or protesting social policy.
Analysis of the community. After meeting with the kids and assessing the community, we came up with these strengths and weaknesses. For the first strength, there are a concentrated amount of resources surrounding the church. This provides the families of the students with opportunities to access grocery stores, drugstores, and community resources that may not be available in the neighborhood that they live in. The second strength is accessibility to public transportation. There are many sources of public transportation within walking distance of the church, and the program provides busing to students within the 14207 and 14222 zip codes. And the third strength of this community is the stability and generosity from the staff and volunteers who work at Weedy Fly. The staff members provide the children a safe and comfortable space to facilitate learning, and the children's positive reception of this is evidenced by their joy, excitement to learn, and friendships. For weaknesses of this community, the first weakness is their educational needs. The core mission of this after-school program is to enhance the students' English language acquisition and other academic skills, indicating that the students are not proficient in all academic areas and require additional educational support. A second weakness is food insecurity, as the children do not receive a meal at Weedy Fly, and all of the students receive free meals during the school day. We do not know their families' accessibility to fresh and healthy foods, nor the accessibility to grocery stores within their home community. And the final weakness is deficient knowledge surrounding adolescent growth and development. A lot of the conversation with the students was centered around their body and growth during adolescence. And this indicates that they do not possess an abundance of knowledge on growth and development.
Diagnosis of the community. The health needs of the community, growth and development, nutrition and metabolism, sleep, and body changes.
For the first community health diagnosis, we have readiness for improved knowledge regarding proper nutrition and metabolic functioning among the 6th to 8th grade students at Weedy Fly. And this is related to the following: a lack of access to reliable nutrition information, inadequate health literacy for the students and their families related to speaking a primary language other than English, deficient knowledge of healthy food options and metabolic functioning, limited access to affordable and nutritious foods due to the family's income, and dietary restrictions in accordance with Muslim religion. And this is manifested by the following: no nutritional education is provided at Weedy Fly or Buffalo Public Schools. There is limited education on proper nutrition and metabolic functioning. The students had a keen interest in learning about healthier food options and how the metabolism functions. All students at Weedy Fly are recipients of free meals at the schools that they attend, and the students do not consume pork or its byproducts in accordance with their Muslim religion, and their diets consist of warm and spicy foods.
Another community health diagnosis includes readiness to learn healthy sleep habits due to lack of knowledge among 6th to 8th graders in the Weedy Fly program related to busy schedules of children. I didn't finish that sentence. What do I do?
Pause, hold on.
Just get rid of the creating.
Okay, go ahead.
Another community health diagnosis includes readiness to learn healthy sleep habits due to lack of current knowledge among the 6th to 8th graders in the Weedy Fly related to busy schedules of children, deficient personal knowledge, and large families creating a busier home. Many of these children had large families, including one having up to 9 siblings, and the busier the home, the easier sleep can be disturbed or disrupted. This was manifested by the children's sleeping patterns stated, such as going to bed late and only sleeping for a couple of hours. And also questions of how sleep can affect topics such as metabolism and development, such as, and I quote, "Will sleeping longer make me grow taller?" Children are involved in many activities that can become tiresome. Proper sleep is important to replenish energy levels, essentially pressing a restart button on the body. According to NIH, adequate sleep settles the circulatory system, enhances growth and development, and balances metabolic and hormonal systems.
Our third community health diagnosis is readiness for improved knowledge regarding growth and development among 6th to 8th grade students at Weedy Fly, as related to the following: deficient home education, deficient health education within public schooling, as manifested by student inquiry related to topics of growth and development, and students questioning the accuracy of their current knowledge.